Hello, my friends, and welcome to Vapor SMP Season 2. I promise, we'll stay a little bit longer this time. Anyways, it is Christmas Day here on the server, and I wanted to go ahead and finally bring you guys in. My life's been a little bit crazy over the last few months, but we've still been able to play, just not enough time to make some videos. But here we go, here's our intro. Let's see what we've got going on. I've got a lot of stuff built on this server. I'm excited. Let's see some stuff, and it's also Christmas, so we'll do some of that stuff as well. We are starting here in my big old box, and we have some mods on this server, one of them being FreeCam. So just to show you, it cannot go through solid blocks. We cannot use this to cheat. This is just for showing off things. Like the first thing I will show you, we have a giant mob farm. There's a reason for this. I will show you in just a second. But let's go ahead and check this thing out. Up here we've got an on-off switch that sometimes works. And down here we have a mob farm. As you can see, everything is bright. That's because I just have night vision on. We also have backpacks on our server, and this Bat Traveler backpack gives me night vision, so I wear it a lot. But down here, we just have our sorting system, and our world is glitching a little bit. Apparently, it's not wanting to load up fully, but that's okay. So we've got, items for days, but the real reason we're here is for these arrows. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, do I have more shulker boxes on me? I have some backpacks. We'll go ahead and load up these arrows, and we will continue our tour. Alright, now that we've got our arrows in tow, we are going to go west. Directly west from our mob farm is our base. So, I wanted to take you over there, and we can check that out as well. We also have Lightmatica running on this server. That's most of the big ones that we've got. Nothing too game-changing, really. I feel like the backpacks is probably the biggest one that I use that has changed the game a little bit, but really it's, nothing too crazy. We already have shulker boxes, and I buy a bunch of those from the shop in the shopping district, which we will check out in just a second. And as it loads in, this is our base for the season. So we did this first bit of the moon, and we have a lot more to go. We are basing with Supine Ocean, also known as Blossom, and this is her base down here. We'll take a look at that as well. But I wanted to give you a quick rundown of kind of what we have, take a quick look at it, and kind of let you know what we're working on for the future. So this is the moon, and we've got our wizard tower on top of it. So my main goal with this was to work on shadows and shading and that sort of thing. So up close it looks a little bit weird, but as you back up from this thing, it really looks like my goal was, the sun's coming from that way, and everything is affected, including the tower. As you can see, the gradient changes to where it's darker around the back. So as we back up, as we look at this, it looks like the shadows inside the moon are darker, the shadow underneath and on the back of the moon is darker, and our brightest spot is over here. Same with the tower. It's kind of brighter up top because that's where the sun's coming from, and it's darker on this back side as well. So I think it turned out pretty well. I really like how it looked, and we have also gotten our first butterfly installed. There are plans for many more butterflies. I'm hoping for, I don't know what a group of butterflies is called, but a group of butterflies, and then our portal is going to be suspended by some of these. Well, I'm very excited for that. That's what we have going on here at the base. Let's actually pop down here real quick. We can take a look at what our basemate is doing. Blossom has been such a wonderful basemate, and she's working on this really cool thing here. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out, because with the moon above it and everything and this huge mansion looking thing, this is going to look really, really cool. She's been putting in some great work. We have a skeleton farm down there, not incredibly important to show. And then let me show you around the inside of our base as well. we did find a present here earlier, and I have a clip of that I will show you now. Just keep in mind, I am recording this on Christmas Day because I bought myself a new mic. The other clip did not have the new mic. Does not sound very good, so I'll just try and keep it short. Enjoy that.
Okie dokie. So, this lovely sign here. We did participate in the Secret Santa, and I actually drew my base mate. If you want to go see that whole thing, you can go check out Supine Ocean or Blossom's video. Oh my goodness, look at all this food. This must be from Blossom. She loves cooking food. I've got a whole stash of food. So that's kind of the idea for the top but I like keeping the food that she gives to me. I have a bunch of it in here as well, some hot cocos and cookies and some burgers. I wanna have a kitchen up top, because she mentioned a kitchen, but I don't know all the stuff with these mods to make all this food. Like, look at all this stuff. Blaze rods in here, purple flower pots. I didn't know those were a thing. Oh, look at that. That can stay there for now. This is awesome. What are some density and breaking, channeling? Oh, for mace, awesome. Do have a mace as well. We got that pretty early on. Rose cookies. One rose cookie. Dang, look at all this stuff. Oh, it gives me comfort. This is awesome. I definitely need a kitchen now. So that's on the list. We need a kitchen now.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that clip, and now we are inside my mess of a base. This is my main storage area. Pretty much everything I've got is in this area, filled up with shulker boxes, all this kind of stuff. Here's my bed, and this is kind of the main storage. We are inside the moon at the moment. And as we go up, I have some of my basic starter farms. I've got, a wall of furnaces here. I've got an auto chicken cooker here. Tiny little baby mob farm here. And if we keep going up, here we've got a little glowberry farm. We've got pumpkins. We've got melons. And, just trying to keep with, I really want to, I love building in fantasy, and I want to just really go hard with it this season. And I think it's going to be fun. We've got an enchanting setup here, and we keep going up, and we've got a little potion brewing setup here with, storage and nether wart and the things that we need for that. And a final room that's not finished yet. But I put this sign here because once our base mate comes online, I have an idea for this, and maybe she can help me out. And then I also installed some quick paths because sometimes you need to get around here quickly. So there's two ways you can do that, one on either side if you need to drop down. There also is this space under here, which I don't know what to do with yet, but I do have a little bit more room in the main base. As I need it. But I do have several ideas on how to expand this base here. So we'll take one more look at it, and then we'll go ahead and hop into the nether. Yeah, that's our home base this season. And pretty soon here, we'll be adding in a bunch more butterflies. But something else has taken priority. Let's head to the shopping district. We'll take a look over there. I also want to show you the Christmas district, and then we'll head over to the final stop of the day. Oh, also this. This was the actual starter base. I just kind of dug a hole in the mountain, put a bed here for me, a bed here for Blossom, and we kind of had shared storage in the beginning. Since I've moved up into the moon, this has mainly become more of her space, but I do still have a bed here, and there's some random resources left around in here as well. But I think it looks pretty nice. And as you go back here, the part that we didn't finish, just a little glow lichen farm, a little crop farm, hello chicken, and a sugarcane farm, which it looks like is working pretty well. And here we are in the nether roof. If we go here, follow this torch path. Yes, we need to do something better about this. It's a mess right now. And we'll follow these buttons right here into the shopping district. And we start off here in one of the lovely... Oh, there's tasks apparently. In this lovely build that was done by, I believe, Manatee and Solo. And we've got a few shops that have already popped up here. But we'll go ahead and give you the rundown. Yeah, beautiful little shop here. And we'll start over here on this side. I don't think I need to buy anything at the moment, but if we see something, we'll get it. In here, the Adventurers Guild, they've got a bunch of cool stuff. Soul Speed books, they've got Ender chests, Witherheads, all of the armor trims, conduits and beacons, and over here, Wither kits and tool trims, dragon kits in case you wanted to fight the dragon. And then, yeah, the pretty cool shop here. I've bought a bunch of Ender chests from here and some other random stuff. Over here, there is a Froglight farm. I've bought a bunch of Froglights from this. Mushroom farm. I bought some mushrooms from there. Shulkerbox farm, which this is an exact replica of an end ship. It's pretty cool. Over here, we've got this lovely shop that sells all of your trial chamber goods. I've bought a bunch of breeze rod from this place. And coming this way, we've got an iron shop. The prices are a little bit much, but I have bought some here. But I'm gonna wait once these prices go down. One stack per iron is a little bit better, but I'd rather be buying in stacks of blocks at this point, so I haven't bought much recently there. Prismarine shop that is still under construction, almost done. We've got a honey shop here, which every time I've come in here, it has been not stocked. So every time I've come in here, I've flapped a trapdoor. That project will continue. And coming over here, a little dye shop. I've bought... Ooh, I didn't know they had glow ink. Okay. Need glow ink. How much is glow ink? 1 diamond equals 1 stack. 2 diamonds equals 3 stacks. Perfect. I will take that. Otherwise, I have bought every single color from here already. And that is the final shop that is open at the moment. I don't think I have plans to make a shop. I just don't really have time for it. And also, you'll see why I don't have time for it in just a second. But next, we're heading to the Christmas District. And here we are in the Christmas District, and it is looking lovely. It is night outside, and I don't have a bed on me, so we'll have to be a little bit careful here. But I wanted to show you what they had going on. They did a gingerbread house making contest. Unfortunately, I had to work the day that... Bunch of food over there. Unfortunately, I had to work the day that they were doing that, so I didn't get to participate. But it looked like a lot of fun, and they have, you know, all their cool decorated Christmas houses and stuff. And you are welcome to go check out everybody else's videos about that, because there was a big whole event for Christmas, and there was also a snowman building contest, which this looked like a lot of fun. It looks like people had used their imagination pretty well for these, but I think I love all of them. Yeah, it just seems like it was a really fun event, and unfortunately I was not able to participate, but they've got a lot of really fun stuff over here. Yeah. And as you saw before, I believe I already got my Secret Santa present. But we'll go ahead and check over here in case that was a thank you gift. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure that was Secret Santa, but it's pretty funny that I drew Blossom, and then Blossom then in return drew me for Secret Santa as well, being base mates. That's absolutely hilarious if that's the way that it worked out. But I do have all of these delicious foods. Oh yeah, Glowberry. Oh, well, we're eating fried rice right now. But we have all these delicious foods from Blossom that we can take, you know, that will be our sustenance for a good long while now. And moving on from the Christmas District, we will go to our last stop on the tour. Right here. Go in the portal. First stop on the last stop is spawn. Here's a gambling machine. I've spent some diamonds there, but a beautiful spawn area. I assume built by Manatee and Stay and maybe Solo, and I don't know who all was involved with this, but it's gorgeous and I love it. Yeah, very, very lovely trees. Very, very well done. I like it a lot. It's a great spawn area. We've had a couple events here, but again, with mic issues, I don't have a lot of footage of those. But if we follow this way, we are now in the gaming district. And if you know me, you know I'm going to make a huge monstrosity of a mess of a game. That's just how I roll. I have been working with Giorgio, or Gio, who has been on this server, and he has been absolutely super incredibly helpful. He's come up with a lot of the redstone for this. It was an idea that I had, and we started doing some testing, and he went into a redstone world and created some of the systems for this. And then with a joint effort, I built the mob farm and the sorter and the zombie transportation. It's been a very joint effort between the two of us to get this to where it currently is. But if you think of like Plants vs. Zombies, that is what this game is going to be. We're going to do some testing here soon. That footage will be in the next episode. But this is the start game button, and all along this side, we need arrows. This is why I have a giant mob farm dedicated to just arrows, because as you can see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 26 dispensers. Right? And each time you hit the button, like if you hit this button here, 4 dispensers fire 6 arrows. And unfortunately, because of all the redstone, there's not enough space to put a collection system under this thing, so they go to waste. So I just have to have a gigantic source of arrows, because the idea is this is potentially 10 levels long. So if you're shooting 6 arrows 10 times each, that's a stack of arrows per dispenser. If you make it to the last level, then there's no way to recollect them, so there just has to be a huge input supply. So these chests will probably get doubled up over time and add more, just as I have enough to continue filling it up. But over here we've got a lot of different systems that do different things. So the first system is wind charges, and as you can see, any gray down there is part of this system. Right, so we know where those are going to come out. Gray dispenser there, gray dispenser there, gray dispenser there. I will be working on a little bit of decoration for this here in just a minute. Yeah, so we can go ahead and take a look. We've got wind charges. This one is open in case we wanted to add something. It's just there was a spare slot in the system, so we left it available. We've got drop chutes. So if you see slime there, oh, free cam doesn't allow me to push buttons. Let's see. Drop chutes should work. They don't. Oh, because they're not engaged. That's right, because the game's not on. Anyways, potions, that does splash potion of harming or healing so that it hurts the zombies. And again, you see the purple. Got a purple there, a purple there, and a purple there. And one more there. That's where the potions all come out. So it does a pretty good spread over the entire field. Got boats. There are different dispensers down there that do boats, and they pop up. And I believe they pop up on the leaf blocks there because the dispensers are below. That'll catch the zombies in it, give you a chance to shoot them with the arrows, and then the arrows will eventually break those boats. So it should just kind of disappear over time. You've got water that pops out of some of the dispensers that are facing up, and again, that'll kind of trap the zombies. We've also got lava. There's also systems in place that certain items can only be used once per level, or can only be activated after a certain amount of time, sort of thing, because we think some of them might be more overpowered than the others, so we wanted flexibility in the system. And then, so basically what happens is you start the level. Let me make sure I know where the reset button is before I start it, because I know I don't think we've installed it in a convenient place. There's a note block. I think it's this one. Okay, so after I hit that note block, I should be able to reset the game. Okay, once the game starts, it allows us to choose any of the upgrades that we get, and it also sends a zombie up from the bottom. As you can see, see, it was on a higher level there. That shouldn't have sent 5, but the idea is now you have to come along, you have to kill these guys with arrows. Then you can use your different upgrades to try and kill them as well, and if they get to the end, that's when you lose a life and potentially lose the game. But you see, I'm doing pretty decently, actually. Oh, the ones with the armor are kind of a pain, it looks like. But that'll be part of the fun of the randomness and the RNG of the game, but I ended up getting him. Yeah, the idea is every level it will get more difficult. Let me go ahead and... Well, I guess did he wire up that yet? No, the game over signal hasn't been wired yet. Well, it looks like the server will restart in 1 minute. So, I think with that, you have a pretty good idea of what we've been working on, and we got you all up. I will try and be a little bit better about doing videos, but with real life being pretty busy a lot of the time, and work and all of that stuff, I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, people. Take it easy.